Right, so Laguna Seca. This is the next round on the Indycar calendar that I'm yet to review. It's round 14 of the season. And it was back to winning ways for Palou and Chip Ganassi. Ended up being nearly 4 seconds over Lundgaard. And yeah, Lundgaard's form there was incredibly impressive. He's got some real good potential. He's had a couple of podiums on the season up to this point. And yeah, he could end up doing really well in the future when it comes to IndyCar, especially if he can keep on finding good rides and make the most of good opportunities. But elsewhere, it was a good run for Herta. Look, I know when it comes to the laps led in the 95 lap race, it was split between two drivers. Nolan Siegel led 11 laps and Palou led the other 84. But yeah, it was a good race to sit down and watch anyway, even though we had the chaos of lap 1. The chaos that saw Kiffin Simpson out almost immediately. And remember, I was just talking in my previous one of these IndyCar videos where we were looking at Toronto about how well Simpson did as the almost the kind of third Chip Ganassi in that situation. Then, yeah, Jacob Abel was out through contact as well. Ericsson, there was that interesting moment where he just span in a high-speed part of the track and just had to retire the car. And then there was some bad luck for some other people. VK 3 laps down, Rosenqvist 4 laps down. But it was Palou's race to lose. Like, he was just comfortable pretty much the whole time. Perhaps it's unsurprising given the fact that he was on pole position by nearly 3/10 from Pato O'Ward. But yeah, really well done in the end by Alex Palou, and you can see why this was a good championship year for him. Scott Dixon got a top 5, Pato O'Ward, yeah, 4th from 2nd on the grid. Herta ended up starting 3rd and finishing 3rd. And heck, there are a couple of other good performances. Callum Ilott getting 6th in the Prema, and it's been a shame for Prema, right? Like, in the kind of hindsight and context of where we are now in the motorsporting world, the IndyCar jump really hasn't worked out. Especially because they brought in the charter system, and who's the one team that didn't get any charters because they weren't in the sport last season? Oh, it was Prema, wasn't it? I don't know. I have a feeling that I'm going to be doing a video on charter systems at some point soon, and this will be some part of what I'll be talking about. Let me know if you have any thoughts on that, and let me know if you had any thoughts on this race in the comment section down below as well. I like seeing races at places like Laguna Seca, and I like seeing it in top class series. Is it the most conducive for good racing? No, it's a driver's track, not a racing track, especially when it comes to something like IndyCar. You can see some low-powered tin tops having good racing there. I mean, I just remember iRacing, for example, has done that for forever. I mean, Laguna, unfortunately, is now a paid track. But when it was a free track, every series went to Laguna. It's a bit like Tsukuba in that way. Or, just trying to think in terms of places that someone like Super Formula goes to. Could you say the same thing about the likes of Sugo or Topoles? Possibly, quite possibly. I guess the closest you get to an F1 for it is Monaco. But you take away the prestige and just think about the track. It's amazing seeing cars go flat out around there in qualifying. But the races are just so difficult to follow. It's why when I'm looking for a Monaco race every year, I don't worry too much about the Grand Prix. I think a lot more about the E-Prix. I sit down and I try to watch the Formula E because it is beautiful. It is so chaotic, and you do tend to get closer racing. Though whether or not that will continue when Formula E goes to Gen 4, we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, thanks folks, and until next time, it's bye for now.